Director of Met Services Keith Meade says the Caribbean itself is built on seismic activity, and as such, it is quite normal to experience unsettling in the Earth's crust across the region.
It's not a bad thing to have small unsettlings because small unsettlings will actually means that it prevents large unsettling from happening. Okay, because if the pressure builds up and then there's a large drop, then you have more of a problem.
Director of the National Office of Disaster Services, Mullin, in speaking about preparation for an earthquake, says panic will develop if individuals do not practice earthquake drills in the workplace and at home.
We cannot expect people working in a building to evacuate that building after the earthquake, the job cover and hold, if they don't practice. That's the first thing. And the issue of the building code is paramount to the whole process. If the building code fails in any shape or form, then structures will fail when we're impacted.
He says the building code is perhaps the most important tool to build resilience in the development process, and failure to comply will result in individuals suffering the consequences. Mullin says the dynamics of Antigua and Barbuda withstanding an earthquake, the magnitude of that which destroyed Haiti, depends on all the relevant stakeholders playing their part.
The Development Control Authority or policy directives from higher up and those who execute the process in the development of whether it's sidewalks, roads, bridges, buildings for dwelling, churches, schools, homes, it doesn't matter. Any failure in that whole process will impact negatively on the state. The Haiti earthquake was a major one. If we were to have an earthquake that size in Antigua, there would be damage. There's no if, buts, or maybe.
Meanwhile, the NODS director says that the Seismic Research Unit will be upgrading its station in Antigua.
That will allow them to get better data. And what they can do with the data is so much more than what they can do with the data they're getting now. And so I have hopes for that, because in another couple of years they'll be able to tell us, for example, if there was a major earthquake, what will be the impact, for example, and across the different cell types in Antigua, rocks, clay, and so on and so forth. And that will also enhance their ability to guide engineers and architects in the design and construction of facilities across the region. So that's a good thing.
Over the past few weeks, the island has been experiencing very frequent earthquakes, which have been of great concern to many citizens and residents. Alciana reporting for ABS News.